Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I want to take this time to come out here and talk to you guys. If you didn't know, breaking headlines, my name is Joseph Gamble. I am the new general manager here in Charlotte, part of the Charlotte Hornets. I want to take the time to say thank you to Michael Jordan and the members of the board for giving me this opportunity to put some more wins in the columns, more butts in the seats, and more smiling faces in the locker room. First, I want to start by saying that I want to get this team to a team with an identity, something that the team hasn't had in a very long time, and it is my goal to do that by any means necessary. I want to second of all say that to the other general managers around the league, there's a couple players on this team that I would like to deem untouchable. That would be LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller. I will be answering calls for guys like PJ Washington, Miles Bridges, and Gordon Hayward, and Kyle Lowry. Those other guys. There's no hard feelings there, fellas. I'm just trying to move this organization to the right direction. Nextly, I want to say that I have my eyes on a lot of targets and a lot of other teams, get long, lengthy defending wings who can shoot the three ball to help build around the mode that is LaMelo Ball, as he is our superstar. I know the organization hasn't been on the right foot for quite a while, and I'm going to work day and night to get us to that point. I know today is the trade deadline, and I'm going to be making a lot of moves. It's going to be my first means of business. The coaching position may not be safe. As much as I hate to say that, I'm going to be making a lot of changes here for the greater good of this organization and bring some more positivity that this organization has lacked in a very long time, since like the prime Kemba Walker era. I know that my resume doesn't state that I have the correct resume for this position, but Michael Jordan and the members of the board deem me to be the best option for this team, as I can relate to a lot of guys on the team. I'm well under 50, well under 40, knock right out of that 30-year-old mark, and I think I have the perfect mindset on the things that we need to do to get this team going forward in the right direction. If that means play-in tournament, that's by all means, that is a W. We would like to see a lot more wins, more than losses. If that means we have to move a lot of these pieces, we have a lot of veterans on this team, some that aren't going to be a part of the future. Guys that I do deem to be part of the future would be my LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Mark Williams, Nick Richards, and I would like to keep PJ Washington and Miles Bridges, but for the right call, those guys are both available. We're looking for some defense at shooting guard, small forward, and even some power forward. We're going to rebuild this entire roster, including the coaching staff, for the greater good of the organization. I want to say thank you for this time, and I'm excited to see where I can take this team in the future, and I appreciate everybody's time. Welcome to Charlotte. Welcome back, Gambino Mafia. Y'all like that little intro, that little press conference I did? So, if you can't tell, this is our new series here on 2K23, 2K24, 2K24. Excuse me. We are doing the Charlotte Hornets rebuild. I got my Charlotte Hornets shirt on with LaMelo on the back. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so I know to keep doing these. So, let's go ahead and meet our team. So, of course, you know we have our superstar player, our number one guy, LaMelo Ball. Untouchable. As untouchable as someone could be, LaMelo Ball is untouchable. Miles Bridges is on the trading block. We do not condone the things he was accused of. I don't even know how he's back in the league. Brandon Miller. Not super untouchable, but a guy that I would like to keep on the team and build around to help out LaMelo. Gordon Hayward on the trading block. Already got trades lined up. I've talked to the other GMs. They've been hitting me up. I've been hitting them up. Yeah, that's pretty much a done deal. Big Dick Nick Richards. Shout out to Micah Deskins, my homeboy from work. Nick Richards is pretty safe too, unless the right deal comes around. I like Nick Richards' game. He's really helped them while Mark Williams has been injured. PJ Washington on the trade block. I'd like to keep him, but if the right trade comes along, GMs call my phone. Hey, he's up for sale. Mark Williams, stud. He's safe. Kyle Lowry, the trade's already been done. I'm just waiting for them to send me my guys over here to Charlotte, picking them up from the airport. Cody Martin, rather have his brother, but is what it is. Ish Smith, he's on his way to the airport right now. Nick Smith Jr., going to give him a chance. Frank the Tank Ntilikina, going to give him a chance unless the right trade comes along. Bryce McGowan's, I want to give him the chance too. I don't feel like he's really had the opportunity. Same with JT Thor, James Bouknight. He could be traded for the right trade piece. We got Amari Bailey down at the G League. Nathan Mensah, and Leaky Black. Those are our guys. So we go ahead and, as I'm recording, it's the trade deadline and shit's already been popping off. There's been hella trades going on. I'm gonna do a video about that after this. So first things first, we'll go ahead and get some of these guys up out of the door. In my press conference, I didn't mention that Cameron Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Alex Caruso were on my radars. I also got guys like Klay Thompson. Hopefully the Warriors would give me a pick for him, and Bogdan Bogdanovic, Trading Block, and Kyle Lowry, Gordon Hayward, Ish Smith, and Miles Bridges, and PJ Washington. Untouchables is LaMelo Ball. So let's go ahead and get some of these trades done. So the first trade we got is Miles Bridges and Kyle Lowry getting shipped to Orlando for Markelle Fultz, Jonathan Isaac, and our 2025 first round pick. My rationality behind this is Orlando goes ahead and buys in and gets him another guy. They're going to have to pay him, though. They can let Kyle Lowry walk, or they can bring him back on a vet minimum, or whatever they decide to do. We get a secondary ball handler, a lengthy wing defender, and Jonathan Isaac. I want to give him a chance. I really like John Isaac's game. And they give us a first round pick for Miles Bridges. Boom, first trade's done. Next one we want to get, I am using Trade Finder for some of these. I want to get Gordon Hayward out of here. Gordon Hayward and not Nick Smith Jr., Ish Smith. Let's see what we got. Chris Paul, Jeremy Grant, Rudy Gobert, Luguentz Dort. I like Dort, Dylan Brooks. I don't think they're trading. Bruce Brown, Troy Brown Jr., C.J. McCollum, Buddy Hield actually just got traded. They're not trading. Michael Porter Jr., Ben Simmons, Tim Hardaway Jr., D'Angelo Russell, Isaiah Hartenstein, Kevin Huerter, John Collins, Tyler Hero, Clint Capella, Jaren Jackson Jr. They're not trading. Karis LeVert, Zach LaVine. I really had my eyes on possibly bringing in Zach LaVine, but the amount of money is just a little bit too much for me to take in. Definitely for him to be our second option. I think he's more of a third option kind of guy. What are we going to do? Buddy Hield's on his way to Philly. I really originally had Ben Simmons on my trade line, but now that we have John Isaac, I think it's a little bit better. Don't really need Rashawn Holmes. Let me take a look at some of these trades and I'll get right back at you. So I've been looking around the league and I've really wanted to find us a nice lengthy shooting guard who can defend and shoot the ball. And this is the trade. I had Mikal Bridges lined up to go to another team, but this isn't about those other teams. This is about me and the Charlotte Hornets. So we're sending them Gordon Hayward, Nick Smith Jr., who I wanted to keep, but for Mikal Bridges, I'm willing to give him up. A first round top 3 protected for Mikal Bridges and Royce O'Neal. My thought process behind this is the Brooklyn Nets need to blow it up. What they have is not working, and this is the first step. If I can, I'd like to incorporate Cam Johnson in this, bring in $4 million more. Let's see, we got money to match that. Nick Richards, PJ Washington, Jonathan Isaac, Cody Martin. Dang, they're gonna have. He's making $5 million. So we do Gordon Hayward and Cody Martin for Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson. I'll give them future first 2027 and a second of the Pelicans Blazers. 2 first. We'll make it 2 first and 2 seconds. This Clippers second. 2 first, 2 seconds. We get Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, 2 guys high on our bracket. They get Gordon Hayward for the rebuild, 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and Cody Martin. He's already on expiring, so they can just go ahead and wash their hands of that money. We bring in 2 guys that fit the bill that we are looking for the future. Boom. So I have full control of all the teams because I want to make a big splash, and the first big splash is this one right here. DeMar DeRozan and Nikola Vucevic going to the Warriors. The Warriors finally blow it up. Klay Thompson's not been the Klay Thompson that we fell in love with. They're also giving up Trace Jackson Davis. I think they should have to incorporate some kind of pick. They're getting a big that they haven't had in a long time. DeMar to help take some of the pressure off of Steph, so Steph can be Steph, and I have to worry about Klay fumbling the bag. Boom. So boom. Our next big trade, Bulls continue to blow it up. I know Zach LaVine was tied to the Pistons, but this is a trade I'd like to see happen. The Magic's buying in. I did take away his injury because I wanted to do this for the Bulls' face. Was for the Bulls' sake. Shout out to Kenny Beecham, king of the fourth quarter. The Magic trade Gary Harris, Joe Ingles, Wendell Carter's going back to the Bulls for Julian Phillips and Zach LaVine and 2 first-round picks. Boom. Another big one. Next big trade. I know y'all have seen all the DeJounte Murray to the Lakers talk. We gonna make that happen. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, 3 seconds because they don't have any tradable first for DeJounte Murray and Patrick Mills. Boom. I don't know if y'all have seen some of these rumors, but Josh Giddey, Davis Bertans, 3 first-round picks for Lauri Markkanen and Chris Dunn to go to the Thunder. The Thunder's buy-in, gets Shea some help, Chet some help. They get the guy out that's been kind of the oddball out with them, the emergence of Jalen Duran and what's that other brother's name? Isaiah Joe. Boom, big trade. The Jazz are probably going to move some pieces around. They have been good in recent dates, but 3 first-round picks for Lauri Markkanen is something that you can't really turn down. We might even toss in a second just to make it boom in a second. Next big trade. Boom! Trade I'd love to see happen. We have Tim Hardaway Jr. and Rashawn Holmes and a first and a second going to the Wizards for Kyle Kuzma. Wizards finally blow it up more than they have already, but they need to do something because that team is bad. The Mavs buy in to get Luka and Kyrie some more ball handling and scoring. Boom! Lock it in. Another trade I'd love to see happen. Kings buying, because every team I'm doing this for is buying, and all the bad teams are blowing it up. Harrison Barnes and Sasha Vesnikov, a first and 2 seconds for Jeremy Grant, helps add them some wing assistance. I didn't want to give up Keegan Murray or any of those other guys. I mean, how much is he making? 20? Is that what I saw? 27. He's making 17. See if I can do this without giving up Harrison Barnes. I don't think you can. Unless you give up Kevon Huerter. Yeah, I called him Kevon Huerter. Shout out to Numbers on the Board, also formerly known as Through the Wire. Yeah. Lock it in. The trade will put the Kings under minimum players of the team. Okay. Boom. Lock it in. We cooking. I know y'all saw this one, the Malcolm Brogdon trade. Shout out to Pee Wee the Plug, Pierre Andreessen. Malcolm Brogdon for Evan Fournier and a top 10 Dallas protected pick. The Knicks get some secondary ball handling off their bench. Takes the pressure off of Jalen Brunson, another guy they fit the same kind of mold, so it'll keep the chemistry pretty much the same. Boom, lock it in. We cooking. This one's not huge, but the Nets continue to blow it up. They're getting Marcus Morris Sr. for Dorian Finney-Smith. Actually, can we throw a pick on there? Raptors tough. No, he's not worth that. No offense to him. We'll do this Knicks second, Cavs second for 2 seconds. We'll do 3 seconds, and this Raptor second. Boom. Sixers continue to bolster that offense around Joel Embiid and go get Sniper Buddy Hield in a second for Nicholas Batum and Furkan Korkmaz. The original trade was Marcus Morris and Furkan Korkmaz in 3 seconds, so we'll give them those 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Shooting for Buddy Hield, shooting for Joel Embiid would be absolutely perfect. Get the old dude off the team for a younger guy. Next big and final trade. Alex Caruso and Dalen Terry going to Denver for Christian Braun and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. we will have them throw in a pick for Christian Braun. And well, I think the value is about even, actually. Nuggets buy in and get a very dominant defending guard, put along Jamal Murray, and the boys continue to get younger. Minus Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, if they want to flip him, they can flip him if they want to. So boom, I think that will be it for the trade deadline. Look around some of these other teams, if there's any other moves I want to make. I really wanted to send Capella to the Warriors, but they got Vucevic. Let's try and get Bogdan out of there, because obviously that hasn't been working. And that, do I want to keep? Everybody's pretty much made a deal that I felt like needed to make a deal. I really wanted to get Caruso on the Pacers. I didn't really want to have them give up Jarris Walker. Yeah, I think that'll be it for our trade deadline. So if we go take a look at our, let me go ahead and deselect all teams and just be the not the Pacers, the Hornets. Deselect all. Boom, boom. Right now we're sitting at 10-40. We have been absolutely horrendous, but that's why we made the moves that we had made, and that's why I said all the things I said in my press conference. If we go look at our new roster, I did want to go here and get us a temporary center. Man, I really like Kevin Porter Jr., man. Why do these players have to go and do these outlandish ass things? And go get us a temporary center while Mark Williams is still healing, to give us a little bit of wiggle room. And the guy that came to mind through just browsing was Nerlens Noel. He's 29. He's 6'10". He was a beast at Kentucky. He just hasn't been able to find a home, which is very sad. See if there's no busy bones. OG Sergio Ibaka for the young old heads. So yeah, we're gonna try and sign Nerlens Noel. Oh, we have 15 players. What? Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of these two guys. Daniel House actually did end up getting traded. Do I want Daniel House? I would like to get a pick. That would be nice. And I don't want two players. Seth Curry for the shooting is actually not awful. Bruno Fernando is also not a bad one. And Wesley Matthews for the shooting and for the defense. Do I want to stay young? Because we're looking for a temporary big and defense and shooting. So that actually might be the best trade available. Would be the Bruno Fernando trade and Wesley Matthews. Yeah, we're going to do this one. So if we go to coach game plan. Starting lineup would be LaMelo, Mikal Bridges, Brandon Miller, PJ Washington, who I thought I was going to trade, but he's here on the team. We're going to run with it. Nick Richards as our temporary center until Mark comes back. We got Cam Johnson, Markelle Fultz off the bench, which I absolutely love, with Jonathan Isaac. And we also have Bruno Fernando. So that's a 9-man. We're going to run a 10-man rotation. Who's getting those minutes as the 10th man? Nick Smith Jr. So we have our 1, our 2, our 3, our 4, and our 5 until Marky Mark comes back. Do I want to prioritize Nick Smith Jr.? What has he been doing? 6.4, 1.5, 1.2, 40, 40, 80. Bryce McGowan's 5.5, 1.8, 1.0, 40, 30, 75. Or do I want to give it to JT Thor? we're gonna run with Nick Smith Jr. and we'll balance the minutes between Nick Smith and Bryce McGowan's. Wilson Matthews not getting any playtime for us. I might even just buy his contract out and let him go join a contending team, because in all actuality we don't need him on the roster at all. Where is he at? Wesley Matthews released to free agency. Yeah. So that's our trade deadline, man. This is our new team. We got a new young fun roster. 27 is not awful in age, but everybody's under 27. We got all the old guys and all the expiring contracts off the books. I mean, Markelle Fultz will probably more than likely bring him back. Mark Williams we're going to sign. Everybody else will sign up 2-3 year deal. Who was that? JT Thor. We'll have to gauge his performance through this year. All the other teams bought in. Hawks blow it up. Sixers buy in. Bulls blow it up. We sold but bought in. Kings bought in. Knicks bought in. Lakers bought in. Magic bought in. Mavs bought in. Nets blew it up. Nuggets bought in. Pacers, did we have them buy in? I don't think we did. Pelicans stayed pat. We're going to do something else. We are going to... We're live right here. Not going to cut it out. Team selection, select all, confirm. We're going to trade Bojan Bogdanovic from the Pistons. Someone who's actually gotten traded as we speak. He's been traded today. So we're going to go ahead and get him up out of Detroit and let him go to a contending team. And do Bojan and Alec Burks, see what offers they can get. Buddy Hield, I think that's where, is that where they ended up going? Wizards no, Warriors no, Trailblazers no, Timberwolves no, Thunder no, Suns no, Spurs no, Rockets, Raptors, Pelicans, Pacers, Nuggets, Nets, Mavs, Lakers, Knicks, Kings, Jazz, Heat is actually... Or do we send them to the Hawks so the Pistons can get younger with the 26-year-old, 24-year-old? I kind of like the Hawks. Yeah, I like this trade a lot. Finish looking through some of these rosters. Raptors, poor Scotty. Hawks. I'm at the Hawks. Fucking Rockets. Wemby, Suns, bought in. Trailblazers. Yeah. Wonder what the market would be for Chris Paul and Draymond Green. Last one. Video's already 23 minutes long, which isn't long if you've been around the channel for a while. Come on. Why are you moving so slow? Warriors. Let's just gauge the interest on Chris Paul. That's $30 million. Buddy Hield. Brook Lopez. No. 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 Raptors, no. Rockets, Spurs, Suns. Sending back to the Suns for Nurkic. Thunder, Timberwolves. Trailblazers, Wizards. And what about Draymond? Who's this? The Blazers? Do we send him to the Pistons? That's Mavericks, Magic, Lakers. Let me go play with Braun. No, I'm not liking any of those trades. I mean, there was some that kind of sparked my interest, but nothing that it was like jumping off the page towards me. So that has been the blockbuster trade deadline. We're going to go ahead and simulate through date. Adjust rotation manually. Cam Johnson, Fultz. Isaac Fernando, Nick Smith, yeah. Who's taller? He's 6'7". He's 6'6". Okay, that works. 6'7". See, that's the issue that I came across, is we're going to be kind of small with PJ Washington as our power forward, with him being 6'7". We're already 6'7", pretty much all the way across the board. Nick Richards is 7 foot. I mean, I would really like to try to make a move for a power forward. Let's do player finder, trades, player finder, position, power forward, minimum height, 6'9". Like I would like an Evan Mobley guy, but this is obviously someone that we can't trade for. Nicholas Claxton's not a forward; he's a center. Vucevic, Capella, Walker Kessler, Jakob Poeltl, Onyeka Okongwu. Have to be Brandon Miller or PJ Washington. So yeah, that's not happening. Jabari, they're not giving up Jabari. Mitchell Robinson, Al Horford, John Collins. Shit. John Collins is 6'9", which is a little closer to what we would like. But what would that? Where did that name go? Where'd he go? Where'd you go? John Collins. No trade offers were filed because he's making a lot of money with like 26 a year. Derek Lively, Naz Reid, Wendell Carter, Kelly Olynyk, Isaiah Hartenstein, Obi Toppin, 6'9", Daniel Gafford, Kevon Looney, Dario, Andre Drummond, Plumlee, Nick Richards, Mo, Zach Bagley, Mark Williams, Trace Johnson Davis, not familiar with his game, Santi Aldama, Gogo Badazi, Isaiah Jackson. What's his? Yeah, we need some stretchability as well. I mean, we have Jonathan Isaac, who's a 77, but I don't want to start Jonathan Isaac. Do we already pass Miles Bridges? So we have the Bridges brothers. I'm going to call us Charlotte Bridges. Yeah, we have to stand pat. We'll simulate through date. And coaching staff, my staff. These bullshit games for years now. Front office, coaching. So we have Steve Clifford, who's an older guy. Jacob Edwards not a real person. Neither is Michael Stafford or Stauffer. Trent Peterson, I don't think is either. Junior Adrian, Jesse Owens, Marlon Garnett, Kirk Love, Roddy Ryan, Otis Newman, Charles Rose, Seth Wheeler, Russ Gamble, Jordan Reed, Justin Little. Opposition, sort, head coach. Alright, I mean, we could bring in Michael Stauffer, even though he's not a real person. Leon Gardner, Lucas, Logan Schmidt, Luke Wallace. Maybe we let Steve Clifford ride until the end of the season, and if he doesn't do anything great, we'll bring in somebody else. Perimeter defense coach. Why is this? Just do it by that specific position. Perimeter defense coach. Pace and space. We kind of need not a grit and grime. Kind of need I mean, pace and space isn't awful, but I would like more of a run and gun kind of guy. B+. His defense is a D. How's he a perimeter defense coach if his defense is a D+? We got an A- right here. Where's offense? CB? BB? Let's bring this guy in. Damn, we're not offering him. Oh, dang. Available budget only. How much is he asking for? Shit. Steve Clifford's making a lot of money. I don't really want this BB guy. Where do you go? This guy, Dawkins. 2-year deal? Alright. That kind of sucks. What is his... What is his play style? His coaching style? So our offensive focus is going to be play through star, patient offense, new patient, some crash, get back, neutral defense, limit perimeter shots, play physical, defensive run boundary. Yep. What is his? I would really like to know what his kind of coaching key is. You know, you got different kinds of conditional coaching, coach settings. No. System proficiency. He's a pace and space, perimeter centric, post centric, triangle, 7 seconds. Because we got young guys that could run. 7 seconds would not be bad. Creates plenty of early scoring opportunities. High tempo creates more shots for scores. Key. High tempo can translate to poor defensive focus. Often are out rebounded. Efficiency is often lowered. So what are we running right now? Pace and space. Sacrifices strength and height. No low post offensive threat. Creates 3-point opportunity. Spreads opposition defense. I think I want to run 7 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna run 7 seconds. Is there any 7 seconds coaches on here? View candidates. Head coach 7 seconds. This guy, AC. Can we offer him a contract? Because that's what I want. I want a 7 seconds. View candidates. 7. No. Oh my God. Where'd he go? Balanced. 7 seconds. He's a head coach. Why can't I sign him? Huh. Maybe we gotta... So our first game in our next episode will be against the Milwaukee Bucks, who are 33-19. I'm really going to try to figure out what's the deal with me not being able to sign that coach, because I really would like to have him, because I really think 7 seconds or less would be a really great offensive scheme plan for this team. But if you've made it this far, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I did with this trade deadline, the players I brought in. Let's feel the buzz, guys. Feel the buzz. Peace.